beginning, I was having just $10 for the ads for real ads that you are teaching inside of your program. I booked, I think, 10 calls, something like that, and out of those 10, 3 people joined. So I'm pretty happy with that.
10 calls booked, like 3 clients closed, insane, like 12 grand contracted. What's up, guys? Welcome to another interview with one of my coaching clients, Tony. Tony runs a lead gen agency, but also he started a coaching business where he coaches other lead gen agencies on how to scale to 10K a month. And in this video, we're going to talk about this coaching program and how he scaled it to 12K contracted after spending just like what, 500 bucks on ads. Tony is going to give us some numbers later. It's a big question on like how he was able to turn like only like 500 bucks into 12,000 contracted. But first, like, Tony, welcome to this interview. Like, let me just give us a quick intro about your coaching business and we'll take it from there.
Sure, man. Thank you for the nice introduction there. I'm Tony, run lead gen agency, and I recently joined your program because I wanted to start the coaching business with coaching other lead gen agency owners in the exact same way. I had some sort of a system that was working perfectly for me, so I tried to, I didn't know how to actually get somebody in that sort of way, so you helped me with that immensely. So now I have 3 coaching clients inside. Insane, just no words for that.
Nice. Dude, you joined in December, somewhere like in the middle of December,
before,
I guess.
Before Christmas it was somewhere, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like, it's been a month for us to like, we've been working together for months, and I mean, it's been an incredible journey, guys. Tony is one of these guys who just take and implement things. This is probably like the first reason of his like such fast success. But let's talk about like your coaching program. So you said that you've been thinking about like how to launch coaching, how to get people in, etc. And like, who's your ideal client first of all, and who are the people that joined your program recently? Are these like, you know, your ideal fit clients? Like, walk us through that.
Sure. So my ideal client is basically some other lead gen agency owner who is not completely beginner, but he's like earning some, he has some experience with clients, but he wants to make those ads a little bit better, because the whole strategy is around making that perfect winning ad that is going to get you everything that you need afterwards. Because if you fix that lead flow in the beginning, then you have a place to practice sales, and you can practice everything after that, right? So yeah, that is a beginning. What was the other question? Sorry.
So before I go into the next question, I was about to make a very important note. So Tony has an experience of scaling his lead gen agency. He had this like funnel ready and the system prepared for others to just like, again, copy and paste. And basically, coaching business is like, you can build a solid coaching business off of system that you have in your mind and off of your own experience. So when we started working together, of course, we like crafted an offer, message, and everything, but we built the program around what he achieved himself in his like lead gen agency, and now he's just helping others like a few steps behind achieve exactly the same. So starting a coaching business is actually like very straightforward. You just need to create a roadmap, like a step-by-step plan that you went through to scale your business, and just teach others like do the same. As I understand, you got like three clients during this like months that we've been working together. Can you walk us through numbers? So like, how much money you spend on ads, like how many calls you booked, if you are willing to share this info, and also like clients you closed, etc. Just show us some tell us some numbers so people understand exactly like what they need to do on a like what kind of inputs they need to get the output that you've got.
Sure, of course. So in the beginning, I was having just $10, 10 euros basically. It's kind of the same for the ads for real ads that you are teaching inside of your program. So after that, I got it to $20, euros, whatever. And that was basically how I was running for the last 20 days. And that got me 3, 4, 5 new followers per day. They're not always ideal, but as the time goes by, people are starting to be more and more ideal, because that's just how the algorithm works. So out of everybody, I booked, I think, 10 calls, something like that. And out of those 10, 3 people joined. So I'm pretty happy with that. Everybody else was interested, but they just weren't in that kind of a position to start right now. So I just gave them a free value. I see that they're still looking at everything that I post. So eventually they're going to come inside. It's just I just began with this. So I'm expecting that is going to roll in future. But the biggest thing that you helped me with is messaging. I didn't even realize what that is. I couldn't realize what were you doing to get me in. So like immediately after one day, I just saw one piece of your course inside, I was just, wow. Okay, so that's it. That's what everybody is doing. So after cracking that messaging and how to really communicate to the right people, that lifted me off insanely.
Yeah, exactly. And we're gonna talk about messaging because honestly, like this is my favorite part. Everybody can come and like steal like my ad strategy, for example. I mean, it's pretty easy to just copy my reels, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't know the ideas that I put behind this, like these words that I say like in my ads, you basically have no chance to like compete with me. You can't just steal my business by like copying my ads. Everybody
Yeah,
can do
no
that.
way, no way. You
Yeah.
really can't. Yeah, coach, it needs to be somebody has to give you the information so that you can be like, wow,
Yeah.
something I have to click to get to that point.
Exactly. I love it. So just to summarize the funnel, so everybody understands like how that works. Basically, what Toni does, he stacks a following of his ideal client. So right now he's running profile visit ads on Instagram, and the goal of these ads is to get new followers. As he said, like he was spending like $10, then or $10 per day, then ramped it up to like $20 a day, and he's getting like 3 to 5 new high quality followers every single day. And even if people are not joining his program now, even if he is not making sales, not selling something to every single follower, still he's building this following that will benefit him long term. Because like the story about Toni is like we've been talking like for what, like 3 months before.
I think it was 3 months. Yeah. It was a long journey to join, but yeah,
Exactly.
I know that was my journey. So I expect everybody who is my follower to think maybe the same. So it's 3 months in after becoming a follower, that's completely fine. And then I'm like a loyal follower, and I know all of my followers are gonna be the same. You just need to provide high value things, and that should work well then.
Yeah, exactly. So if you constantly share value, if you constantly just help them achieve things for free, essentially they're going to be so grateful that they're going to pay you for your like high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket stuff, whatever that is. All right, so like 10 calls booked, like 3 clients closed, insane, like 12 grand contracted. Essentially you have the same like weekly payment option as I do and as most of the like coaching spaces transitioning to charge like weekly. Still clients are going to pay you, but you now started to stack your MRR. Our next goal is to get you to 10k a month MRR. Like, so let me ask you this, like, why do you think the funnel worked so well for you? Like, what was the key for you to make it work?
I think it was just the messaging. That part just changed everything. So after I realized how to speak to the right people, then everything that I had inside, every part of people who were speaking to me now were different. Before I spoke to the broke people. So if I use the funnel, there is no point because nobody is qualified. After just fixing that small thing, everything changed, because then you could speak. If you can speak to the right people, then you can sell. I knew sales because I run my agency, and there you can't, like, there is no personal brand. You just need to know, like, if you have an offer, somebody signs into an ad, then you need to know how to sell. So I knew that part. But with agencies, different part of selling, you just, as I said, you need to have an offer and then you sell it. But here, how to get to the right people and how to get them to trust you, that was something that I was struggling with, and with the funnel it just worked. So I think that was like the most impactful thing inside of my mind.
Yeah, and let's talk about messaging for a moment, because again, there is probably like a bunch of coaches offering the same exact like thing as you. I mean, offering lead gen agencies scale to like 10k a month. So your offer is not unique, and I mean, you can try to make it unique, but what's the point? If the offer is unique, then there is no market. If you're offering something that nobody else is offering, then probably you're offering something that nobody needs. So you can't make your offer unique, but what you can do is to make your message unique, because only you have the experience that you like all the struggles, like pain points, or like you own your journey, and you can make your journey the part of your like offer. For example, like for me, I had a Twitter account, like 2 Twitter accounts, one of them like got banned. I had 2 Instagram accounts, one of them also like got banned. I used multiple different strategies. Right now I just like pack this like knowledge that I gained along the way into my coaching program. No other coach can offer you like the, let's say, the experience of being banned twice, like coming back, like building everything from scratch, etc. So only I can do that. And also with Toni, he resonated with the part of my messaging where I built a US-based agency. I never been to US, but I still built a US-based agency, basically learned English for that, and he's now doing the same. So he's teaching like US-based like lead gen agencies on how to achieve the same as he did with his agency, etc. etc. So there are multiple parts of your
Layers.
story that you can that you can turn into your messaging and start owning this corner of internet, because no other coach can compete with you on being you, and that's the goal. So I remember, like with you, when we talked about offer, we talked a lot about like how do you craft this message and how do you target, as you said, like people who are qualified, lead gen agencies who are making money already, who are ready to join like your program. So that's the good thing. All right, I mean that's very, very cool. Like what's your plan now? I mean, we're going to talk about that on our one-on-one call as well, but
Sure,
what are you doing now? Like what are the plans?
So the plan is just to keep pumping as much messaging and knowledge as I can towards those targeted type of people. I'm still crystallizing that, so with each and every new video I'm seeing new perspective. It's something new is popping inside of my head. So just continue to build a personal brand and continue with my agency, because if I don't, like, I had a plan of stopping with the agency and just do coaching, but it doesn't make sense because I don't have a skin in the game then. But right now, if I'm working with 20 plus clients for now for my lead gen agency. If somebody jumps in who is also a lead gen agency owner, I have the ads who are working right now, that are working now. So in all of the niches, because I am based in Croatia, so I work with companies in Croatia and now internationally with all of this together. So I have like the ads for everything. And I don't think that is smart to shut down for now. So I will keep all of the things combined. So I will have like the info for now that is working now. So that should be good. So pushing both things in the same time.
Perfect. I love that. And like with coaching and with the model I shared with you, it doesn't take you long to fulfill this like coaching hours. So you don't spend like all day on coaching calls. Still people get results, but you can spend 2-3 hours like a week on coaching calls, and the rest you provide them by sharing your system, sharing whatever you achieved in your agency. Just like, you know, coaching is basically finding people like 2 steps behind you and just sharing your journey with them. That's pretty much it. I'm curious though with the agency. I also remember like you send me this like on Slack, just a quick note with this like Calendly workflows that you implemented like based off like the program.
That was
can you just give me like just a quick overview what you did and what was the result?
Yeah. So I use this for my coaching now and for my agency. I always overlook that, because I always went with, because I have a lead gen agency, everybody who signs in, I just call them right away. And I went with, they sign into my lead and I have 2 calls and then I close them. But it was hard because it was a lot of pressure to show them that I actually did that. So what I did now is in between all of those, in between first or second call or between them signing in and the first call, I added them signing into a Calendly. So basically they go inside a Calendly, they book a time, and then they're getting redirected to the thank you page. And there I have a video of me speaking for 2-3 minutes about my success, and down below I have results and they can see everything. So by the time they get to the first call or the second call, they already know, okay, so there are no questions like, do you have any results? Did you work with my niche? Everything is just eradicated. There is nothing. So now they're like, okay, I've seen, and like, let's just go. And because there are 5 emails, they need to look at it. And I have a piece inside of like in the middle of the video, I have like a thing that I say, just go and pause the video and accept my invite. So whoever accepts, I know that he is in the funnel, so he knows everything. And then when you come to the sales call, it's so easy. Like that, and giving 7 days for a trial for my agency also. Like I today closed 2 people for 7 days. So it's like, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah. So yeah.
Love it. Okay. So basically, Tony is talking about like nurturing your leads before they join the call with you. So we have this like Calendly workflow that make people watch more of your content, more of your like sales assets before they join the call. So when they jump on a call, they know your system, they know that you have case studies in their niche, they know that like you are the go-to expert in this field, and then the only question on the call is like, what's the price, and how can we get going with this? So
maybe not the price. Sometimes the price is like, okay, I've seen results. Let's just go. Let's just test it out, because of those 7 days that you give as a test. So it was just like, that part is insane. It changed my agency, and coach, everything was changed from that. So
I love it.
It's a nice touch, really there.
Yeah. So basically, like guys, if you haven't implemented this strategy, just make sure that your clients, your prospects jump on before they jump on a call with you. Watch at least thank you video where you say that like explain your system, talk about case studies, and then make sure that they are going to join the call, and this is going to change that like sales conversion rate for you. All right, bro, I think it was a killer interview. I also like I plan to add another like breakdown of your funnel, like another like Loom video where I'm going to go over like some details of the funnel, etc. But if you want to just like promote some things about like your agency or your coaching business, go for it. I'm gonna anyway add your details under this video, but if you want to say something, maybe like some like guidance to people at like 5K with their coaching, go for it. Just give some tips and we'll ramp it up.
Sure, of course. So if you are a lead gen agency owner who is making more than 2K, that is going to be fine. We can just jump on a call. You can message me there on Instagram. We can see where you are at. I can help you maybe with some things. You don't even have to join the coaching. I just want to see where you are right now, so we can maybe try to either go on one-on-one coaching or just connect and see what are you doing, and maybe I can get something for you, you can get something from me, and just connect all together to get the lead gen on a higher level there.
Killer. So just follow Toni on Instagram, killer dude. And again, the best part, my favorite part about like working with Toni is like whatever I say, like next day I know that it's gonna it will be done. Like, you know, no questions. Like I'm like, okay, set up this calendar workflow. Next morning, like Toni is like done. Like what should I do next, etc. So guys, if you are also like in some coaching programs or just like, you know, trying to succeed on your own, just find someone you can like listen to, someone who can share their journey with you, and just follow it like step by step. Just do the hard part. Doing is like always the hard part, but as you see, if you do the right thing, essentially it's gonna work out. Like Toni turned $500 into 12,000 in contracts. All right, congrats on your success, dude. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next call. And you guys just follow this YouTube channel, and like I'll see you in the next video then.